Hello students, today I, I have start chapter 1 real number. So real number, you know, it is the collection of all numbers or it includes all type of number except the complex number or imaginary number, which already you studied in class 11. So before this, from class 6 onwards, you studied all type of numbers: natural number, whole number, integer, rational number, irrational number, and if you include all these numbers in a square, just suppose we take a square as a whole. So this whole number is called as a real number. Now, in this chapter, the topic is Euclid division lemma. First, we explain the meaning of these three words. Mathematician name is Euclid is the mathematician name. Division, the process of divide any two numbers. Lemma, helping theorem, or in NCERT book it is written as the statement which is already proved and used to prove and the statement. But the difference of theorem and lemma. Theorem is what? It is the logical statement which we have proved, or any mathematician give any result by doing some work on that topic. So that statement is called as a theorem because he gives the logical proof for this one. Like Pythagoras theorem gives the define in a right angle triangle the square of hypotenuse is the sum of the square of other two sides. That is the theorem of so it is called as Pythagoras and because it is given by Pythagoras. Now, if we use this theorem and we draw our some new things whose base is Pythagoras theorem, so our statement, what our result is not given as a theorem, it is called as a lemma. So this is a lemma. Euclid's use division rule and give another statement with the help of this division rule, that is called as a lemma. So if we divide any two numbers, the largest number we have take dividend and divisor, quotient and remainder. These four terms we have taken in a line form. Dividend can be written as divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now, let us suppose one example. 17 we have divided by 3 and quotient is 5, remainder is 2. So this 17 can be written as 17 is equal to 3 into 5 plus 2. Euclid used this statement and for any two integers, positive or negative, because positive is in your syllabus, so we have discussed about only positive integers, and he expressed this result in this form. He take dividend as a divisor as a b, quotient as q, and remainder is r. Where a and b are two positive integers, a is greater than b. So there are some results we have written. 17 divided by 3 we get remainder 2. 54 when divided by 17 get remainder 3. 18 divided by 16 we get remainder 2, and 346 divided by 11 we get remainder 5. So why we have stopped this division after this? Because this is the remainder and that remainder is less than the divisor. And if what are the possible remainders we have in this process? Remainder is always 0 to 1 less than divisor. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and b minus 1. So the result is what? Remainder is greater than 0 or equal to 0 but less than divisor means b. And the possibilities of remainder, when divisor is 3, how many remainder is possible? 0, 1 and 2. Number of remainders are possible is equal to the number of divisors. what the 3 is the divisor, so there are 3 remainder is possible. So 17 can be written as 3 into 5 plus 2, and possibilities of remainder is what? Either it is 0, or it is 1, or is 2. This is the process by which Euclid used this statement, division rule, to express their views in this form. So this is called as a Euclid division lemma. Now, this lemma used for what? This lemma used to find the SCF of any two positive integers. SCF means highest common factor, and highest common factor, how we define, because you know very well about this. SCF of any two numbers, if we have taken, we generally find what the common factor in between these two numbers and which one is the largest. Just suppose 32, we write the possible factors 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. And in 44, 1, 2, 4, 11, 22 and 44. So common factor is what? 1, 2 and 4. But largest is 1, 4. So SCF is what? 4. Now, Euclid used this one to draw some algorithm. Algorithm means sequence of steps based on logic or rule. What the logic? Euclid used division rule. So, he says SCF of any two numbers is same as if SCF we take larger minus smaller and smaller, these two numbers, again we have got the same SCF. Just suppose. Again we take this example, 44 is greater than 32. If we take 44 as A, 32 as B, and its SCF is 4. Now, larger is 44, smaller is 32, subtract 44 minus 32, we get 12. And smaller we take as same. Again we find the SCF of these two numbers, we get 4. Again use this step, larger is 32, smaller is 12. 32 minus 12, that is 20. Smaller taken as same, SCF is again same 4. And larger is 20, smaller is 12. Subtract from 20 minus 12, we get 8. And smaller we have taken as it is, SCF again 4. Then larger is 12, smaller is 8. 12 minus 8, 4. Smaller we take same, SCF is 4. And when 8 minus 4, we get 4, and this one take as it is. So SCF of these two numbers is again 4. Why we write this one? Because this concept, this logic Euclid used, and we know about this, division is based on the concept of division based on subtraction, like 7 by 3. If we divide, draw the 7 lines, 7 dots, and we want to make the group of 3, we have only 2 complete group, 1 is remain. And when we write in subtraction form, 7 minus 3, 4. Again we have draw another group for 3, then subtract 4 minus 3, 1. So 1 is the number left in which we not make any group of 3. So we use this process as simple, 7 divided by 3, we get 2 as a whole number and 1 is a remainder. So this is the process and relation of division and subtraction. So this process again used by Euclid, and he think this logic used to find the SCF of any two numbers by using this BQ plus R as a Euclid division lemma, and he use this process in this form. When 44 divided by 32, remainder is 12. So this 12 we again take as a divisor, 32 as a dividend, again divide, get remainder 8, and 8 as a divisor, 12 as a remainder, then remainder is 4, and then 8 is divided by 4, remainder is 0. Up to which process we have Then this one, when we get the remainder is 0. So the last number by which you can divide the number, that is called as the SCF. We use this one because we know about this one. This is the process of long division method to find the SCF in class 8. So this process we have used here, and we write in the form of a is equal to BQ plus R. These is the 44 is equal to 32 into 1 plus 12, 32 into quotient plus remainder. So 32 as a divisor, 44 as a dividend, 44, 32 equal to 32 into 1 plus 12, 32. Again we take as a dividend, 12 as a divisor. So this can be written as 32 is equal to 12 into 2 plus 8. And 12, again we have got 8 into 1 plus 4. And 8, we can write 4 into 2 plus 0. So this 4, what the last number we have by which we can divide 8 and remainder 0, that is the SCF of this number. So these are the basic concept of the Euclid division lemma, and by which we can find the SCF of any two numbers, because if we write the process of SCF by factors we obtain, so it is used for a small number. But when we take the example of larger number 525 and 3000, so in this one it is difficult for us to find the possible factors. So this process minimize the problem to find the SCF by factors to write. Use this lemma to find the SCF easily. So that is all about the Euclid division lemma. Thank you.